Hi, good morning. Welcome to this week's live interview. My name is Amy Thompson. I am the owner of High Vis Marketing, and today I am with Dave Chaput, the owner of Live Oak Wine Decor. Live Oak Wine Decor is a woodworking shop and showroom located here at 513 South Jefferson Street in Millstadt, Illinois. And Dave specializes in taking used wine barrels and shipping crates and repurposing them into everyday functional home decor and furniture. So welcome, Dave. Thanks for being on today. Tell us about Live Oak Wine Decor and how long have you been creating these stunning pieces? There's some of these here today, and we're going to show several other pieces off today as well. So welcome.
Sure. Thank you, Amy. We've been here about a year, and we've got our shop in Millstadt. We found this old building that we've used for our workshop, and we've made a showroom out of part of it. It's a 100-year-old building with wooden floors and tin ceilings, so it works really well for us.
It's gorgeous in here.
Thank you. We take used wine barrels that have come, they've all come from California, and used wine shipping crates. That wine was shipped in from the wineries, some of the better wines, and a lot of them have really neat logos and designs on them. We try to integrate that into a lot of our products. We take the crates apart and use the panels in some of our furniture and other home decor items.
So you actually take the panel off of that and put it into, let's say, a bar stool, or put it into a Lazy Susan. Is that correct?
That's right. And we can look at, in a few minutes, we'll look at some of the pieces we've made with various panels from different wineries. We also use the wine barrels. We either keep them intact, as we have in front of us here, where we have a glass top on a wine barrel that we've cleaned up. When we get the wine barrels from the wineries, they're pretty dirty and kind of beat up. So we take them apart, clean them up, finish them, and use them. We can use them here, as we have with a glass top on it. We can use it for a variety of different furniture pieces, and we'll show you some of those also.
For all the wine lovers joining us, this is a perfect table for your den, your living room, your wine cellar, whatever you might have, or whatever space you might have. This is a really neat table. It's just a barrel. You can actually fill in where the glass is, and we'll show you that a little bit later. And this piece is really cool. This is the inside of the barrel, and it actually shows this must have had some red wine in it at some point in time, because it's actually stained with red wine. Is that correct?
That's right. This coloring is the actual red wine stain on the inside of the barrel. We don't stain those or anything, and you can actually see when you look at it closely how the red wine has soaked into the barrel. Yeah. This is one of my favorite pieces. It's a centerpiece, which you can use. It's a real statement piece, and it's also pretty on the back side. And we have the original metal banding on it, and some legs also made out of the stave. So it's a really cool piece for the center of an island, a kitchen cabinet or a kitchen counter, or your dining room table,
coffee table.
So it's very versatile, very
back
functional.
of the couch table, those long tables.
Right.
Yep. And you can pretty much put anything down.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's so awesome. So you get your barrels and crates from California, is that correct? Is that the only place, or do you get them?
All the barrels come from California, and we use various brokers who accumulate them and ship them. We buy by the truckload because they're large and heavy and bulky. You really can't buy one at a time. The shipping is too expensive. The crates are a little harder to find. They end up in a variety of places. They end up in restaurants and wine shops and liquor distributors, and some people collect them, so you have to work a little harder to find those. But we have probably 1,000 different panels here in stock that if someone's looking for particular winery to make a piece out of, we have a lot to choose from.
Awesome. So you do all of the work here in your workshop, is that correct?
That's right. We have all of the woodworking is done in the workshop, and then we have a separate building where we do all of our finishing work.
And you're the woodworker.
I do.
Tell us, what's your favorite piece out of all of these gorgeous pieces? What is your favorite one?
I really like the centerpiece.
I do too.
Just because of the statement that it makes. We also have a large Lazy Susan made out of the end of a barrel, and that's a really cool piece. Also, if you've got the right place for it, it's a bigger piece, so it's a real focus of where we're using.
Right, focal point. So, who wants to see some of the other pieces today? Let's take a look around the showroom and show us some of these pieces that you have here.
We'll start over here. We have this is a wine barrel that we've used, and we've made a vanity out of it for your bathroom. We actually have a glass vessel sink on top, and then the faucet, and there's a door in it for access for your plumbing or for storage.
Oh, that's awesome. So you can just put it in any bathroom.
Yeah, it's perfect for someone who's finished their basement into a bar or a wine room or wine cellar. We can also put a bar sink in it if it's going behind a bar. But this is a really pretty piece. Up here we have the mirror that's actually made out of the same wine barrel. We've taken the bottom of the barrel, cut it off, and put a mirror. This one's accented with champagne corks around it. We also have it for just without the corks and just the mirror. Here we have our bistro table, bar height pedestal table, made out of the end of a wine barrel with some bar stools with backs on them. And we've taken the bar stool and we've used panels out of shipping crates and made seats out of those. And we've also used staves for the back of the seat. This is a 2 wine barrel staves, and we've put brackets on it, and it's a wine rack. We can
so you can display your wine.
Display half dozen bottles of wine on that. A couple of other pieces made out of the barrels. This is a coat rack made out of a stave, and then we have, this is the actual end of a barrel. It has some handles on it to use it as a tray. It also has a Lazy Susan mechanism on the back where it can be used as a Lazy Susan.
So the coat rack, you have more things other than just for your kitchen and for your, wine cellar.
Right.
Coat rack is perfect
it's all
for
wine,
any room.
wine-themed home decor,
Yeah.
so we can use it in different places in the home.
Yeah.
We've this is a wine butler where you can use it to serve your wine and a couple of glasses of wine. It's sitting on an actual end table, little accent table. It's made out of a wine barrel with 3 legs, made out of wine barrel staves. Next we have some stools that these are adjustable stools. They adjust from counter height to bar height, and we've used various shipping crates to make the seats out of.
So this is, we'll show you here in just a second. This is the actual shipping crate. If you can grab that, Dave. That you used.
That we started with.
Mm-hmm. So if you can see that, let's get the camera in focus. That's the shipping crate as where it started. And that's the bar stool.
That's right.
So that's really cool.
Yeah. They fit at counter height. They fit very well on the barrel table.
Yep.
This is another vanity we have. It has the hammered copper sink, very similar door for access to plumbing and storage, and the sink and faucet. We have some ends, wine barrel ends that we've made chalkboards out of, so you can put your shopping list on there to decide what kind of wine you need to pick up.
Or whatever.
This is a different wine rack. This is made out of a stave and has a wine rack on it. And this one you can use horizontally, or you can use it vertically. The same wine rack we can hang vertically. Then we have a couple of other accent pieces here. The bareboat barrel end is actually a Lazy Susan also. This is just a little decorative part of a barrel clock for accent for your nice accent for your wine room. Then we have more tables and different coat hooks. This wall is displayed, all the round pieces here are all made out of the panels, and they're all Lazy Susans of various sizes. We typically have a 14, a 16, and a 20-inch Lazy Susan. And we've used various crates to make those. Next to that, we have a variety of trays that we've made out of the different
out of the shipping crates as well.
out of the different panels in the shipping crates.
And those trays can be used for anything. They can be used for serving. They can be displayed on the wall.
That's right. Or they can. Some of the smaller ones can just be valet trays for all your catch-alls.
For all the stuff we don't know where we're going to put.
Up here we have a variety of different stain colors. These are hot pot trivets that you can put on your kitchen counter to protect it from hot pots. They have felt backing on the back. And a variety of wine corks.
Hi Derek, hi Gabe, hi Curtis, thanks for joining us. We're still here with Dave from Live Oak Wine Decor, and he's showing us some of the products that he has in his showroom.
We have some different flights. We have a shot flight that has 5 shot glasses in it for sampling your different spirits. This is a beer flight, which comes with 4 beer glasses, and have your friends over and have a flight for each of them and sample your different beer offerings.
And these would actually make good corporate gifts as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got to give your boss a gift, give him a flight of beer.
And we have a wine flight also, where we've included 3 wine glasses on a wine stave. The other thing we use the staves for are for votive candles. This one is a 3 votive candle, and then on the table here we have a 5 and a 7 votive candle. So we have different sizes and different numbers of candles. Those are sitting actually on a coffee table that's made out of half of a wine barrel. The top lifts up and that opens for storage. It's hinged and stands up. And we have another coffee table that has a glass top on it. And we can also include wine racks on the inside of the glass top coffee table. We also offer some personalized items. We do laser engraving. This is a wooden box that we built for a distillery, and we have 3 different laser engraved images on it. So they had this for their bourbon release. So they put a bottle of bourbon in here.
Okay.
And with a clear plexiglass front on it.
And that was given as a gift.
Well, they sold that with their bourbon release, their new bourbon release. They put the story. This is Stumpy's Distillery, and they put the story of their bourbon on one side, the story of the distillery on the other side, and then an image of their logo on the top. And then they offered their new bourbon release. They put a bottle of bourbon in here and sold that as a special offering. But we've also made that same box for carpet gifts, where we can put a carpet logo on the box, and companies gave away bottles of liquor for gifts. The other piece of laser engraving we've done quite a bit of is we've laser engraved tops of wine barrels, where people have put their favorite sports team or their company name on the top of a wine barrel and use that as a gift or a piece of their furniture. Here's another example. This is our logo. It's laser engraved on a piece of wood.
And you do all of the laser engraving here in the workshop, correct?
We do that in-house, okay. Yeah. So we can take a logo. If we have a JPEG file, we can take a logo, and if it's not too complicated, laser engrave that. The other thing we do is CNC router engraving. This is a little hard to see, but this box is engraved on all 4 sides. Lots of it's not finished yet, but it has lots of detail engraving on it. So we do that in-house also. We do signs, engraved signs like that also.
So let's take a look at some of the other products that you have, such as the wine crates and some of the other barrels as well.
Okay. Here we have a variety of barrels. Some of these we offer as rental barrels, where we rent them for outside events, corporate events, outside weddings, our family get-togethers. We have the umbrellas included. We have wooden plank tops for tables or for bar settings, and we also rent the glass tops for tables, for stand-around cocktail tables.
So tell us, Dave, how can someone purchase your pieces here in your workshop?
We can, if you're local in the St. Louis area, you can come by the shop in Millstadt, Illinois. We can, better to call ahead of time. It's make sure I'm here, but I'm here most days. Or else we have a website, and items can be purchased online.
And you can ship?
And we ship in the U.S.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. So your shop hours, you do have some hours, but best to call ahead of time.
Best to call ahead in case I'm not here, because it's just me.
Okay.
So
Awesome. So let's see. Thanks for joining us. We'll turn the camera around here, and let's see if we've got any questions from our viewers. If not, we will go ahead and wrap up today. And we want to take this time to say thank you to Dave for showing us all of these lovely wine pieces. Any of you wine enthusiasts, and I know a lot of you are, Teresa, Lori, Lisa, I'm calling you out. You need some of this wine decor in your home, or even the sports teams. If you've got your husband, your significant other, get that sports team engraved on one of these products and personalize it and give it to them as a gift. I've certainly learned a lot today. I hope you have too. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments or leave them below, and Dave will be able to happily answer those for you. If you have any specific questions that you'd like to discuss with Dave, you can call him at 618-476-6153 or visit his website at Live Oak Wine Decor. Hi, Amy. You're just joining us at the end, but you are actually local here too as well. LiveOakWineDecor.com. Thank you, and stay tuned for next week's live interview. Thanks.
thank you.